What's going on, guys? King Trats here, back in another video on the channel, and today another episode of the highest rated sushi in my area. This time we took it to a place called Green Dragon Sushi. It is located in Fair Lawn, New Jersey, and I don't know the ratings because it's not on DoorDash, Grubhub, or any of those things. They just kind of doing their own thing. The reason I know it exists is because it was suggested to me by a client probably, I want to say about a year and a half ago. Not that it matters, but it is very good. I know that. I've done several videos on it, even just back in the Instagram days. And I haven't had sushi in a minute, so I kind of just wanted to get back to my roots of, like, you know what I'm saying? But I did get some things that I've never tried before, specifically one thing. And I don't know if I'm looking forward to this, but it's been suggested by a bunch of you, and even by a couple of friends going, yo, you gotta try it, you gotta try it. So here we are, what we are looking at, right here, the smallest order we have. It's eel. I've always been impartial to eel. I don't know, because it looks like a snake, and I just feel really weird about eating it, but this is a channel for that, so we've got to do it for the content. I'm going to try sushi with no anything. It is a sushi roll. I actually asked for the unagi or sushi, just like the regular sashimi on top of the rice, but they gave it to me in a roll, and I think it has eel sauce, so it's kind of cheating. But it is my first time trying it, so I don't know what to expect, but we are just going to get it. And here it is. Eel unagi. I always stall. All right, now let's just do it. I feel like that was the reaction that I was supposed to be like crazy about. So you can see this, like this. Here, get in here. Honestly, texturally, it's pretty close to salmon. Flavor-wise, it's not. But it's not bad. I would eat it again. I feel like it's something that I would have to get used to eating because I'm not used to that flavor profile. I usually get salmon, tuna. Those are my main two. I will get crab and shrimp and things like that. But when I get fish, salmon, yellowtail, and tuna are usually my go-tos. I can get down with it. And yes, I do eat ginger on my sushi. This is normal. It's good. I mean, the eel sauce is probably helping, and I know that. I'm going to actually dip it in more eel sauce just to see. Very eely. I don't even know what that means. But I think if you're a person who has never tried eel, like I was, if you're a person who eats sushi, I don't think you have a problem with it. I'm not going to be dramatic about it. I would eat it again. Is it my favorite? No. But if somebody ordered it, would I eat it? 100%. Well, good. I don't have anything else to say about it. Let's move on to some of my tried and true favorites. This right here is an NYC roll. Spicy crab meat crunch. That's all it is. I know a lot of y'all don't eat sushi and you're like, what the hell? It's just crab, spicy mayo, and tempura flakes. Yeah, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? You know what it is for me? And I'm realizing it as I'm eating the other ones. If you notice, every other sushi roll I got has spicy mayo on it. That's not by accident. I prefer the spicy rolls. Even if it isn't the mayo, they're just better. So that one was missing. If they have like a spicy eel roll, that won't have an issue. I eat all the time. I'm just a fiend for spicy mayo. I'm trying to hold my chopsticks better. It's really hard because I can't use these two fingers. They dislocate all the time. So I have to almost balance it. Weird. That's why a lot of times you see me using chopsticks, they'll end up being like crisscross, and I kind of just do this because I can't use my bottom two fingers. Football injury. I also gross people out, and I won't show you, but this pinky completely dislocated. You can see there's a scar on it if you look up close too. That is because I cut it open, like wide open. Actually on a light fixture. I was in my basement, and my basement ceiling isn't that tall. I want to say it's probably maybe... I can touch my hand on it. If I raise my hand, I can touch my palm flat on it, no problem. If you don't know, a lot of people don't know my height. I'm 6'1", and I guess when you see me sitting in this tiny chair, you're like, okay, well, he must be like 5'9". No, I'm 6'1". So, when I was changing my shirt, I wasn't paying attention, and I actually hit the lighting fixture on my basement ceiling. Damn, that was good. And these are my goats. Spicy salmon and spicy tuna, by the way. Gotten them a million times. They're my favorite rolls. I get them almost every time I go anywhere. Fireworks. Great. Anyway. That day, I was changing and I wasn't paying attention. And I sliced my finger open. And it was so bad that you could see the bone in my finger. Try not to gross anybody out. I didn't go to the hospital because it takes a lot for me to go to a hospital. I took a picture of it and I sent it to my mother. I figured she's the first person I'd ask. So I sent her a picture of my finger and I said, "Is this bad?" She goes, "Yeah, you might want to go to the hospital." I didn't listen. I actually just pushed the, I just probably sounds really, I pushed everything together and then I rolled up tape and I just let it heal. I cleaned it every day. So that's what you get. The scar is pretty much gone. You can kind of see if you look up close. Where's the scar? My hand wasn't so damn blurry. You see that right here, my pinky? Right there. So you can kind of see it. It healed pretty well. So I didn't need to get medical attention. But I had already dislocated this finger a bunch of times, which I've dislocated my fingers a lot playing football. And that made it even worse. So I think I got a tendon. Sorry. It falls out pretty easily. So those are my my accidents. People do ask about like the football thing. The only other injuries I've had, I tore my MCL my senior year of high school. And again, because I'm the type of person that I don't like when a ginger has that weird, looks like hair. It's not. I played on it the next week. I was supposed to be out for a month and I played on it the next week. Which in retrospect is really dumb because a serious injury could have ruined my scholarship. But I'm me and we move. And in college, I dislocated my shoulder. I lost count, but it was somewhere in the mid-20s. My shoulder completely came out in a game. It happened a lot. Once in the national semifinals, I can remember because it was the last play of the game, and we won the game to get into the championship. And I was walking in the opposite direction of the celebration because my shoulder was out of place and I was in pain. I didn't even know we won until I kind of turned around and realized, because it was in double overtime and I actually hit the quarterback right as he was about to throw, and he threw it right to my teammate and he picked it off. And because we were playing away, the game was in Texas, there was no noise from the crowd. The crowd fell completely silent, except for like the pockets of fans that we had, in the student section. So I didn't really know what happened. And I was walking away, and I just saw my teammates start running towards the opposite direction. I'm holding my shoulder, and lo and behold, I look up, and everybody's going crazy, and I'm like, we won. Ow. That's the true story. That's what happened. Good times though. I don't really talk about like the sports stuff, but people do ask about the injuries. Those are the only ones I've had. I've never had, to my knowledge, a concussion or anything like that. That's Dr. Pepper. Diet Dr. Pepper. Ooh, that hit different. And what we have in front, if you're new to the channel, my favorite noodle dish ever is what you see. This is Singapore mei fun. I talked to people from Singapore because they were on the channel. Apparently they don't make mei fun this style in Singapore, but I still think it's delicious. It's a curry-based noodle, and like mei fun obviously is the rice noodle. They're really thin. And what they have when you get Singapore mei fun is you get every protein. So there's pork in here, there's chicken in here, there's shrimp in here, and there's beef in here, and like some vegetables. But I just love the flavor. I get it almost everywhere I go, and this place has some of the best mei fun. It's fun. It's not oily. It's not heavy. Just that good flavor, man. It's good flavor. And you got all the proteins and delicious noodles that you can think of. That's good. That right there. First time I tried this maybe like 3 or 4 years ago, and I've been hooked ever since. Any advice to you aspiring foodies? Or people who, you know, consider there's some foodies. You don't have to be a food blogger like I am to have be a foodie. That's not what it means. But you like trying new places. You gotta try new cuisines. You never know what you're gonna like. And I always say you gotta try everything twice. That was my first time trying eel. I will definitely get it again because I didn't dislike it. I thought it was good. But I've got to try it different ways. And that's the only way you know what you really like. Unless it's pickles. We don't eat pickles. We don't eat pickles. And for people who do inquire about that, I guess I will tell you the pickle story too. Let's do that. There are 3 documented incidents of me having pickles, and each time has ended in me, whatever I was eating ended up outside of me. You get what I'm saying? I'm not trying to gross anybody out, but it is important that you know that I've tried it 3 times, and it's all in the same way. Time number 1. My cousin thought it would be funny for him to switch the lids. My mom made potato salad. She puts pickles in everybody else's and none in mine. So when I was about 7, my cousin thought it would be funny to switch the lids because mine had a different colored lid, so I knew it was mine. On the potato salad. And we were all sitting at the table. It was the summertime. And he had this stupid smile on his face in retrospect that I didn't realize. But now I do. So, without thinking, open the lid, grab a big spoon, put it on my mouth. Instantaneous. Came right back out. On him. Don't try me. Delicious. Delicious. I need to get one more piece of shrimp, even though it's shrimp in the next dish I have. Am I out of shrimp, bro? No, you don't never buck me on a shrimp. There's 2 down here. There you go. Give me a shrimp. This is an order of hibachi steak and shrimp. They cook it on the hibachi same way, but when you get it to go, they're gonna put it in a nice container for you. It comes with white rice. You can ask for fried rice. It's like $3 extra. I don't really care that much. I like white rice a lot. So, nice big juicy pieces of steak going on here. Steak. Well, that's tender. Love me a good tender steak, man. Let me get a little of it. Anyway, time number 2. McDonald's, 12 years old. When I go to McDonald's, 9 times out of 10, I used to only get chicken nuggets because I didn't want to risk getting a burger. Or I get a McChicken. But I never really got a lot of burgers. So, 12 years old, we go to McDonald's, me and my friends, we took a bus to the mall. This was the McDonald's in the mall. And I asked for a cheeseburger with no pickles. We all go sit down in the food court. And without thinking, you notice the without thinking. I learned my lesson, but remember, I'm 12. All right, Toretto, and Fast and Furious outside. Without thinking, I open up the bag, or the wrapper, take burger, take a nice big bite. Immediately as I bite into it, I notice the texture is different, and I taste that, you know, when I ended up where you thought it'd end up, on the table. They had to come over there, clean it up. And me being 12, I said, I told you not to put pickles in the sandwich. So that was time 2. Time number 3. One of the prerequisites if you want to date me is that if you enjoy these pickles, I strongly advise you not to eat them around me. I won't tell you not to, but if you do, I'm not going to kiss you. Because you don't want what happens next. An ex-girlfriend thought it would be funny, ha 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 ha, to consume pickle juice. She drank pickle juice before seeing me. Because I always make the comment, I'm telling you right now, if I taste pickle, it's not going to end well. And people say I'm being dramatic. That's fine. So, she wanted to test the theory. Drank pickle juice. And we were about to go somewhere. Clean my house. She said hello. Mwah. And you can guess what happened next. We do not eat pickles here. Don't test it. It's not going to end well. Alright? Those are the 3 instances in my life. They have ended all the same. We don't eat pickles here. Yeah, I might eat all that steak. I was just sitting here smashing. And one more piece there, though. Steak is so good in this. Very tender. Not chewy. Anyway, I just want to tell those stories, check in, have a little sushi Sunday. I got some stuff I got to handle. So I'm going to love y'all and leave y'all this time. We'll be back tomorrow. More content. I love y'all. The hand signs, they made it to YouTube.